Hello, welcome to an assembly on the global goals. This week we're looking at goal number 4. We're looking at quality education. So what does that mean? Well, according to United Nations, goal number 4 is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. What does that mean? Well, simply put, it means providing a quality education for all.
Everyone deserves the right to a quality education, with access to trained teachers, learning resources, and opportunities beyond basic literacy and numeracy skills. When we learn about the world around us and our place in it, we can create a world where everyone is equal. But while more students have access to school than ever before, the quality of the education varies widely across the world. That's why the UN have made quality education for all one of their 17 Sustainable Development Goals. When children are able to learn, they grow to provide for themselves and become valuable members of their community. Through education, their minds and imaginations evolve. They become creative, analytical, and empathetic, and are given the best possible start in life. In some parts of the world, lots of money is spent on making sure that schools have access to the internet, computers, books, and everything they need to help students learn. In the 1940s, Costa Rica ended their military program and decided to spend that money on education, leading to a literacy rate of almost 98%. These countries not only believe that education forms the cornerstone for democracy and modern society, they also have the resources to invest in this commitment. Have you ever thought about what it would be like if you couldn't go to school? All around the world, millions of children and adults are starving for education. They are refused access to information they cannot afford to learn. And some have to leave school to earn money for their family. All the schools they do have don't have enough materials. The class sizes are too large, and there is a shortage of teachers. Thankfully, good people everywhere are working together and progress is being made. Global literacy levels have risen 17% in the last 30 years, and projects like E-Rate in the US are connecting rural schools to the internet. The UN are working with governments and charities to build schools and libraries in developing countries and provide safe spaces where students can learn about creating sustainable lifestyles that help the planet and develop technical and trade skills for future employment. We can continue this great work together and achieve quality education for all by 2030.
Okay. So I thought, rather look at the global situation, let's look at how Oscar Manor School meets the global goals, goal number 4. There are 10 different targets, and some of these targets are a bit of a challenge, so we probably aren't going to meet these two. We're probably not going to do much for developing countries in terms of higher education scholarships and supplying teachers, so we're going to look at what Oscar Manor School does for us here. Let's look at target 4A. This is building, upgrading inclusive and safe schools. So build and upgrade education facilities that are child, disability and gender sensitive and provide safe, non-violent, inclusive and effective learning environments for all. Let's see what Oscar Manor School does. Well, when you think of quality education, you might think of the school as its classrooms. Okay? And we have wonderful new classrooms. This becomes our new, do you remember this one? And even in the future, we've got a new and inclusive, safe school to go to. Okay, so what else? Well, to be safe, we've got anti-bullying ambassadors, and we've got loads of inclusive facilities so that everyone can participate and engage in their learning. Okay, so that's 4.A. We've got loads of resources, loads of books and other things for the school, and also resources for home learning. So we match 4A. Remember, we've got all our online stuff as well. Okay, but as you know, school is more than just great facilities. A school is really a community of students and staff. So all these work together to build a safe and inclusive school with effective learning in class and at home. So learning skills, obviously we're looking at vocational skills, so this is another target 4.3. The school supports people going out to look at different areas in colleges and also vocational skills on the allotment. What else have we got? So we've got education, sustainable development and global citizenship, where this school is excellent at respecting people's rights, so much so that we're now a silver rights aware school with respecting by UNICEF. And we're learning to build a sustainable future with things like the Green Tree School, all working towards a future. And then of course there's a school trip. So for eliminating discrimination education, school trips for everyone goes to see Peter Pan to the beach. Okay, so these are ways that Oscar Manor School meets Global to provide a quality education for all. Okay, thank you very much. I'll leave you with this picture of my first class when I first started teaching, and see how it can be a challenge to get a quality education in different schools.